We are out here again, and we are going to try to wrap up the Mustang. Basically where we're at is I need to get them doors wet sanded to 600. I need to sand the rest of this trunk back, the top side of the trunk in 600, and we are off to start spraying some stuff. I have one more panel that I need to work on, but that's not going to affect my spraying right now. So what I need to do is finish these off in 600, clean the shop, clean the car, and we're going to go ahead and paint the dash, the jambs. I'm going to probably spray a little paint in these fenders here and a little bit on the lip here, underneath the hood and the trunk, inside the door, around the door jambs and inside the doors, and we're gonna let that sit, and then probably maybe sometime next week or during the week, I will come out here and mask the car down on all the things we already sprayed. I need to assemble it, and then we can respray the car itself. Problem is next weekend is the Albuquerque Dragway swap meet, and paint day, guys. We're finally at it. We're gonna try out the new booth today as well. So I know it's a little loud. I got my fans running. I'm checking to see if everything's working. So far it seems to be working pretty good. I got my 3 fans up top with filters, so nothing goes into the booth. It's kind of a cross draft method here, but it's forced. I do have my back door open, but I noticed when I was standing in this room here, God, I got so much crap that I had to move out of there. All the parts, I gotta clean this after I get painting. I'm gonna start cleaning up. But anyway, I noticed this room in here was really quiet, like almost like, well, of course those fans are sucking out all the air from this room, so I had to make the door open so that room gets forced air as well. But I'm gonna test it with the door open and closed and see which one works better. But for right now, when we're in here, it works pretty good. I do feel the air pushing, so I may have to turn my upper fans down just a little bit. We built this last time, which works very well because we get the sunlight from inside or from outside in, which is nice, and it doesn't let any air come back in while the garage door is open. And then I have my puller fan here. So I mean, last night I went through and I blew everything out, turned all my fans on, let it all settle, blow it all out, and then I went through and I mopped my floors and hosed this out and mopped them and cleaned everything out, blew everything off. I blew everything off early, so I had all day to settle, and you know, I wiped everything, cleaned everything. So today is paint day. So right now the car is ready to go. I do need to wipe down stuff because I'm going to paint the inner jambs of the fenders here, because the hood will be closed when I paint. I don't want to be opening and closing the hood, so I'm going to paint that underneath the trunk, underneath the hood, door jambs, door panels. We're going to go here, we're going to paint the dashboard. This needs to come off so I can spray some paint on that. We'll find a place to put that. We're going to paint the dash, inside, top, door jambs, and we're going to paint the jamb of the trunk, and that will be it for today. Once all that stuff is settled and sprayed out and cleared, we're going to let it sit over the weekend, and then next week I will start assembling this car, putting it back together, mocking everything back up, lining it up, and then we'll go into painting the rest of the car. The car is so small. I really kind of almost wish that I could do this a lot faster. I mean, I guess I could, but I didn't think about that, because in that case I could just paint the whole damn thing today. But maybe that'll happen. Now that I'm thinking about it, let me put some thought into this while I'm wiping everything down, and maybe I'll come up with a better game plan. Maybe we'll just paint this whole damn thing today. So I will get back to you guys after I finish prepping and we're ready to spray. Alright guys, so we got the sealer on. It's been drying here for a little while. So far it looks to be alright. Went on pretty decent. Let's see here. It is windy outside, and I'm hoping everything comes out good, because I don't want to have to respray this thing. But here we are. We're ready to go. I'm gonna mix up the paint now, and we're gonna do this jam. So alright fellas, next morning, Stinky Pinky, the Pepto Flamingo, is sprayed in all the right places, and we are almost done with this car. So the next step from here on out, we are going to put the car back together, line it all up, mask it down, and spray it again. Get this thing out of here. Problem is I got the swap meet next weekend, so I don't know when I'm gonna paint this car. I don't even know when I'm gonna be able to put it back together, because I don't have any help. Cousin Bobbo went to the lake. Dang, my lens is foggy. He went to go help out somebody that he knows over there at the lake. So he partied. So anyways, here we go. I went ahead and sprayed these little spots here. That way when you assemble it, it's got paint behind it. That way if you ever take it apart, it's not just primered. So I like doing this stuff like that. Since I'm going to paint it with the hood closed, I already sprayed in here. I will wet sand this line slightly so we don't have a hard line. I'll wet sand it down, and then of course I'm going to wet sand these fenders before I spray it anyway. And then the other paint, when I do put some mask in here, I will put that round foam so you get a soft edge. So that's done. Trunk jam is done. The speaker grill for the door jambs. I painted this lip like they wanted because they're gonna put a phantom top on it, and the phantom top goes, I guess, right into this crevice here above the drip rails. So I'm not sure how they do phantom tops. Never had one, but here it is, guys. It came out really nice. The suede is a little shinier than I expected, but I mean, it's satin, that's for dang sure. It's not completely shiny, but it's not as dull as I thought it was gonna be. I don't know if it's just the metallic or what, but this color is literally like the 32. Same thing. I mean, it's pretty close. I might actually use this color on my 32 and just use that same suede. Here we go with the trunk deck. Came out pretty good. It was really windy yesterday, but I have this thing that I put in front of my shop that blocks the wind. And it's plastic covered, so I didn't get that much trash in here. I mean, there's trash in it, but it's not that bad. I mean, then again, in suedes, you can't fix them either. You know, whatever you spray is the way it is. And I mean, this is all underneath, so we're good. So when I paint the car, I'm going to try to paint it on a day that ain't so windy outside. But it all came out pretty good, you know. It's not too bad. Everything looks pretty decent. I mean, it ain't perfect. There's a few, like there's a little ding right here. But all that gets an interior panel there. You know, there's some dings on this lower part of the door. I didn't really mess with the doors too much. I just kind of scuffed them. I wet sanded them real quick. I didn't really body work them too much. There was a few things that I body worked on them, but nothing crazy. I mean, everything looks pretty good. Like in the dash, there's a few little pieces of trash here and there. Here, couple little ones, but not much, not too much. But it looks good, and I mean, I'm happy the way it came out. So, assembly time, guys. I'm gonna try and see if maybe I can get the wife out here and help me put it back together. The only thing I need to do, hood hinges. I sprayed all the hinges as well, but what I need to do is I need to spray the bolts. So I need to find the bolts and clean them up, and I'm just gonna airbrush the bolts real quick, and then from that point, after the bolts are airbrushed and dried, then we can go ahead and assemble it. That way, when I go to put it back together, you know, the bolts are of course gonna chip and peel, and I can just re-airbrush them from there. So that's where we're at with that. I really wish I had a little bit more time. I'm gonna actually go work in my front garage today. It's been driving me nuts. My shelving is a mess. My fishing stuff from last weekend is all over the place in there. I need to put it away. And I have like 3-4 bikes in there that I need to hang on the ceiling. And I want to take some time to go ahead and do that right away and clean that up. Of course, once this stinky pinky gets out of here, I'm parking my 39 in the front garage, and the 32 comes in here, and we're gonna just knock that 32 out completely. I really need to fix that car. I'm just gonna go full throttle on it, get it back driving on the road, ready to go. So then I'll have my 32 and my 39 done, and then we'll pull the 40 forward, and we can start messing with the 40 from there. That car is pretty close. I got everything I needed finally. Other than the chrome, it's still at the chrome shop. I probably won't get that back for a few months. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and cut this video. And we'll have to get you on the next one when I come in here to start spraying this car. Cool? Thank you for all the new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Everything on my channel is free. Make sure you watch my tech tips if you are interested in painting tips. Not a professional painter, but this is what I do. This is how I do it. This is how I get by doing it as a DIY. I don't want to say DIY guy, DIY vato. So that's how I do it, eh? So anyways, you know, if you guys enjoy those, if you have questions, let me know. I'll try to make videos on it and go from there. But other than that, we're going to wrap this up. Probably a short video. I'm not sure how much I got this time, but that's where we are, and that's where we're going to be. Casket Customs in the house, Casket's Fab Shop YouTube. So go ahead and subscribe, like, tell the homies about me, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.